Did you hear? The Elder Montiliator has thrown a lot with this Inquisition.
Religious fanatics. Sad. I foresee the end of a promising diplomatic career.
Promising?
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
die before For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have increased in number. Yes. Thank you for your help.
Mistress Lavellen, do you have a moment?
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yeah. I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
If they have, they've been...
Good. If we're to convince the world, stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
Isn't the magic just as much a problem as my ears?
It depends which way the wind is blowing. Magic... Hopefully it will be enough to replace this gossip about the Dalish. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't...
The humans telling my clan's
I will do... It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
The human towns we trade... The main diff...
That... Still, you must miss your clan.
If I'd never left... That...
What? Whatever comes, your role as Andraste's herald will mark your clan in history.
The Dalish still worship the gods of our ancestors. When they...
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with fire.
So they can't themselves lyrics to both mages and templars? Right.
Yes?
What?
And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right. I've nothing to report.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you... I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountain.
A lot of good... Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to heroes are every... Need something? Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and... yeah.
So we have to winter activity in the hinterlands.
safely.
It is the whisper in the night, the lie upon your soul.
Please send Flisser artifacts for the refreshments. Another time, then.
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me.
Heaven has been filled with silence. I knew them and crossed my heart.
Is there any way you could get by with 6?
If you only have 6, why did you ask how much I needed?
True enough. I was really hoping you only needed 6.
You're back. And in one piece. Let me know. You're back. And in one piece. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word. Let me know if you need anything. Just right.